Inside each of the human body, there are about 1 to 1.5 kilograms of living normal flora microorganisms. If we calculate the amounts, there will be billions of cells spreading both outside and inside of the body, such as in the oral mucosa, intestine, vagina, and skin. In particular, the GI tract is found to have more than 400 microbial strains of normal flora living without causing harm to the body, yet allowing the system to function more effectively. Within the GI tract, decrease or charges of the microorganism balance can cause symptoms such as constipation. This could be resulting from stress conditions, alcohol abuse, smoking, and aging conditions. On the other hand, if the microorganisms in GI tract are being replaced by various pathogens such as through the use of antibiotic or consuming of contaminated food, this can cause symptoms like diarrhea. In order to fulfill the right balance of microorganisms in GI tract, use Combif AR, the probiotic which contains Bifidobacterium longum BB536. It helps to recover the balance of healthy intestine through a gentle manner. Bifidobacterium longum BB536 is isolated from the feces of healthy newborn enfant who feeds only on mother's milk. You can be assured that the original source of Bifidobacterium longum BB536 is actually the same type of normal flora inside our intestine. Combif AR has its own unique features against the gastric acid environment, which helps prevent its microbiome from being destroyed by acid. Combif AR releases Bifidobacterium longum BB536 in the tip portion of the small intestine and the large intestine area. Thereafter, it rebalances the intestine environment to work effectively. There has been a scientific research with Bifidobacterium longum BB536 on bone strength. This research was done on animals. Some rats were used as the test subjects. These rats were divided into two groups. The first group received calcium carbonate. The second group received both calcium carbonate with BB536. Results found that greater force were required to fracture the bones of the rats which received BB536 comparing with the group which received only calcium carbonate. There has been another experiment of Bifidobacterium longum BB536 on animals. Some white mouse were separated into two groups. Both groups were raised in the contaminated-free environment. The first group was given food that was contaminated with E. coli 0157, and the second group was given food that contains both E. coli 0157 and BB536 simultaneously. 5 weeks later, it turned out that the first group of white mouse were all dead, but the second group was still alive. This shows that BB536 is capable of preventing the bad microbiome from growing, which will eventually cause harm to our body. In the human subject study, Bifidobacterium longum BB536 is found to be suitable during concomitant use with antibiotics. It helps reduce the unpleasant antibiotic-associated diarrhea symptoms. The study was conducted on the group of 10 healthy volunteers. First, they took antibiotics with placebo. 3 weeks later, they took antibiotics with BB536. Results found that during the use of antibiotics with BB536, there were no signs of diarrhea at all. However, the period where placebo and antibiotics were taken, 60% encountered symptoms of diarrhea. Bifidobacterium longum BB536 can also be used in the case of constipation. Study was conducted on 40 female volunteers by recording the ratio of their defecation frequency. The initial result shows that their defecation was at 0.54 times per day, meaning only one time in a 2-day period. After giving these volunteers with frequency difficulty some BB536 for 3 weeks, it shows that the defecation rate increased to 0.72 times per day, or defecating frequency reaches 2 times in 3 days. From the studies, it shows that Bifidobacterium longum BB536 in Combif AR is able to provide a balance of the normal flora inside the intestine to be healthy by taking 1 to 2 capsules per day. Combif AR for a healthier intestine environment.